I was having some technical difficulties. How you doing? Okay. Hey guys. I mean, what? There's one person waiting. Who is that? It says there's one person there. Can you say in the chat who you are? And if you want to talk on the if you want to talk, so I can send you the link. Let me see if I know how to send the link. I'm always having technical difficulty. I thought on live you could just start talking. That's what I thought. But apparently it's kind of difficult. So I really wanted to do some veteran talking about some of our military days and some experiences. And you know how you just sitting at home and you think of things. Well, I was thinking a few days ago about this one incident that happened like 20 years ago, right? And so the it was a soldier, because of course we were young, and the soldier had to go wake up another soldier because we have PT at 6 o'clock and then we have formation at 9 o'clock. And so the soldier couldn't get the other soldier. No. So the soldier went to his formation, and then of course the higher ranking person was like, okay, where is your roommate or whatever? And they was like, well, he's sleeping. And he was like, you need to get him here because he need to be, you never leave a soldier behind. You need to get him here. And I'm not good at storytelling, but anyway, you need to get him here. And the soldier said, okay. So he went to get this guy up. The guy was snoring, but he didn't get up. So when he went back, the higher ranking person threatened him. He was like, if you don't get this guy up, you and him is going to be in trouble. So the guy came back to the higher ranking person and said, he's snoring really loud, but he will not wake up. I even hit him with his boot. And that's when he got everybody's attention, because they was like, you hit him with the boot. They went and found the guy. He was bruised up, but he had fell into a coma. That's why he wasn't waking up. So I never heard about what happened to the rest of the story, but the guy who did it told me that I think he was getting kicked out or whatever. But that's crazy. I am so not good. In my head, I remember it the way it went, but it's hard for me to communicate it. But anyway, if anybody else would like to say anything, should I? See, I'm loud. I mean, I'm live, but I don't want to be. Well, it's not a security clearance, so I don't have to worry about that. But, and I don't want to be holding this phone the whole time either. Hey Ariana. You wanna sign in or call in? Ah, did you hear the story I just told about the one little incident I was thinking about in the military? Because there's so many things happen, but I remember that one particular one. So we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Thanks for watching, though. That's nice. So I did want it to be like a conversation, though. I didn't really want to just like talk to myself. I wanted to talk to somebody. Oh, you can't call my Google phone? My Google number? Hmm. It says, you know, I'm always here. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. You got the sweetest little voice, too, so that would be good podcast material. I thought I was going to be driving today because I was like, I'm going to Atlanta because there's some girls, they had like a camp out. But I don't know, the camp out, they trying to charge like $100 to meet up. And I'm thinking like you gotta buy your own spot at the you gotta buy your own spot at the state park, which is like $30 or $40 a night. Plus you gotta drive there. But it's in Georgia. It's gonna be at the what you call that thing? The Stone Mountain. It's gonna be at Stone Mountain. So I'm like, first I gotta drive 5 hours. There's a lot of girls in the group, they live in Georgia. And then I'm in another group and the girls live in Florida. I'm like, man, that's a lot of driving. I already been to Florida a couple times this year. I've been to Georgia a couple of times this year. I'm like, man, I'm gonna stay put this weekend, I think. I don't think I'm going to Georgia. Ugh, I might go Monday though, because they got this room that I want to see. It's like a illuminating room that I want to see, and I want to be able to drive my new car there. I want to be able to drive my new car because it takes, because my old Jeep, you would drive like 4 hours, right? And then you'll be out of gas. This thing's supposed to last like 6 hours. But I was like, man, I'll be tired and I would need somewhere to sleep and I would have to buy a room and all this stuff. It's still gonna add up to some money. So I'm trying not to drive the RV. Okay, you got a story. Okay, set it up. Let me see. Like, how do I share this link? Share message. Ariana. Now, I didn't. Ariana is military, but I didn't meet her at the military. I met her at um, Queen City, which is a school, but she was a teacher, but she's prior military, and a lot of military people was going to that school. And then like she got real cool, and then she ended up going to Colorado because her husband was still in the military. Her husband was still in the military, so they moved her. They moved her to Colorado. Hold on. Let me sign out of this. Okay. You could try to call in now. Let me see. on that Google number, that 615 number. Put the number in the chat. Okay. Listen, I gotta find it. Hold on. Mm, okay, it is. See, this thing won't even let me type. I can't even type on this side. Hold on. Is that 615-746-70?
From Orion.
Okay. Do it again because I heard it. If you don't mind. Hold on. Let me go. Make sure my volume is up. Hold on. Close that. Yeah. This thing. Oh, there it is. This thing says missed call. Let me try to call you back. I'm so silly.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
What you doing?
Okay. So I have a story.
Okay.
I'm doing good. How about you?
All right.
So excuse my voice because I have like a little bit of a cold.
Okay.
Okay. This happened. I want to say around. I was already out of the military, but it happened on. The story took place in Germany, and I
Okay.
want to say about. It's similar to the story that you just told.
Okay.
It was around 2008, 2009, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, like, the entire time we were in Germany, they kept, it was a commercial that came on AFN. Because, they had, like, those little bootleg commercials. It wasn't real commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Every commercial, when you were watching cable or something, it was a commercial that had something to do with the military. It wasn't like, you wouldn't get like a Fruit Loop commercial or a cereal or a Dove commercial. Everything would be like, have you done your calisthenics today? It would be like that.
Right.
Or visit the gym at blah blah blah. So and after every commercial, it was an ad. It would be like the military police looking for anybody who knew about this murder that happened.
Mm.
Anybody who knew.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have the number, and they would show the soldier's picture. And the soldier was African American. And the African American soldier was the E5. I still remember it. But they were like relentless. And this went on, I want to say, for about, I was in Germany for almost 4 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say like at least like a year and a half or 2 years. Every time a commercial come on, that would be like the next commercial. Like they were like relentless in finding who killed this guy because he was like discovered in his bedroom, balled up, deceased,
Mm-hmm.
with bruises everywhere. Come to find out, what happened to him was, I believe he was Navy, and then he had like a lieutenant or somebody else who was like Navy. If you search hard enough, you can find the story online. But it was a bunch of Navy, some were Army, but they were like different people who decided that they were, I don't know if they decided it, but he decided he wanted to be gangster disciple, even though he was the E5 in the military. So he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get into this gang.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lieutenant or whoever he was supposed to be like the top dog or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and was supposed to help him get initiated in this gang or whatever, because he was supposed to be over all the gangster disciples in Germany. Anyway, they met up with this soldier when he was supposed to get initiated and asked him, is this what you want to do? And he said yes, and the lieutenant punched him. And I think the boy was like 5'5". He punched him and knocked him out.
Wow.
After he knocked him out, they got him up, and then he asked him again, and he said yeah. And they continuously beat this soldier
Wow.
over the course of the day. I want to say like hours they beat the soldier. To the point that it was one soldier there, and I'm going to say he had to be Army because I don't think the Navy or Marines have medics. But he was a medic and was like, somewhere in the time he was like, it needs to stop or something because the guy had urinated and defecated on himself.
Wow.
So anyway, he went back to his room after taking his brutal beating, and they showered him. The guy helped him shower, and he was supposed to go. If he was a medic, I don't understand why he let him go to sleep.
Mm.
But balled up like he was trying to breathe, and he died in his sleep.
Wow.
Now I may get some of the details and the story wrong, but it happened. If you want to read it, search for it online. You could see it. But the crazy part about this was nobody really went to jail for it. Like they went to jail, but you would think like it being such a how brutal it was,
Mm-hmm.
you would think that they would have gotten a lot of time, but they didn't.
Wow.
It was like a slap on the wrist for like everybody. And I think they ended up finding out what happened was because one person who I believe was an E4, he got out, he was Army, he got out of the military, went home, and was having nightmares. Like
Wow.
he couldn't sleep. And his sister asked him what was wrong, and he finally told her. And that was it. That they had brutally beat the soldier like over the day because he wanted to be initiated in the gang. And
Wow.
the other part of the story was the boy was on his way out of the Army. So it's like you done did all this time in the military. You excelled to E5, and I think he was like 5 weeks short of getting out of the Army,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were brutally beaten to death by your so-called friends.
That's crazy. That's like a
Yes,
hazing. So they must have been in the gang already if they was trying to like jump him in. So like,
they were supposed to be like. It was a girl there who said she wasn't in, like she was thinking about it, but she was like terrified after she saw what happened to him.
mm-hmm. That I don't
And
know why they
then,
do that. That's so silly. I gotta beat you up really bad for you to prove yourself that you
but
want to
I
be.
don't think they were supposed to beat him that long
Mm.
because it's like I was following a newspaper article because since it happened when they finally found somebody who knew what happened,
Mm-hmm.
people were like rushing. I know I was. What happened to this soldier? I want to know the story.
Mm-hmm.
So they come to find out the guy who said he was over everybody, he had no gang ties to no gangster disciples anywhere.
Wow. That's that.
So he was false flagging. It was fake.
Mm, that's weird.
Yeah, it was so fake. And then it was like another guy. He was from Alabama. I think they're all out of jail now. Though.
Mm.
Like I said, it was like a slap on the wrist. And I think that the main guy, the lieutenant, it was like a mistake or something made. So he, and some of them were still in the Army, like after this happened, even not the Army, but in the military after this happened.
Mm.
Because they were from all different branches of the military. And then I want to say it happened in Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Okay. I never been to Germany.
Yeah, I was out of the army by this time, but it was just so crazy because we were so used to seeing it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
The time a commercial came on, and like the military, they were relentless. They were not gonna
Let up.
let up on whatever happened to the soldier. They weren't letting up. They stood on their necks like this for like at least like I want to say like a year or two, because everywhere you went, like we lived in like apartment style housing,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how they would have like bulletins like if you need your house cleaned, call this number, or you could pay somebody to do that, and this stuff that was going on base,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would be that poster right there, like everywhere you went. In the commissary, it was that poster. If you know anything about the murder of Sergeant so and so, call this number. It was everywhere. They were not letting up.
Mm.
So when they finally found out who did it, it was like,
Foolishness.
this is all they got. Like it was so disappointing.
Mm.
Like I think that soldier deserves more than that. And then the lieutenant, I want to say they said he was like 6'1", either 6 foot or 6'1",
Mm-hmm.
and the guy who was murdered was like 5'5".
That's crazy.
It was like you didn't even have to punch him that hard the first time.
I feel like he was
Like
trying to make him know that that was foolishness for him to want a gang, join a gang. But still,
no, but he was faking it too, because like at the end of it, like when everything was all said and done, like in the last newspaper article, like when they did an update on what happened,
mm-hmm.
it said that he had no ties to any gangster disciples anywhere ever.
That's crazy.
Like he was faking.
Mm.
Like they crazy, and the way they made it seem in the newspaper. What was in the Army Times?
Mm-hmm.
Is that everybody else who was involved with it, they were like terrified of this one person.
Mm.
I'm like, he's out here terrorizing y'all, and he
Eh,
was making the gang for real.
he was pretending to be in the gang. That's crazy.
Yes, he was
Mm-mm.
fake gang banging. I'm like, this is crazy.
It is
All
crazy.
while you in the military.
Mm.
Now I don't know about if he was in the Navy, but I always thought like Navy, like if you go on the officer side, they would want you to have some sort of degree or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what, you really ain't no gangster. Like you don't want to school.
Right.
Clearly you have a good head on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you out here pretending to be a gangster?
Right.
I think that's one of the weirdest stories ever.
Yeah, that is
But
weird.
you can look it up. It's still on. The
Mm.
story is still online.
Cause I think I heard something similar to that. What this guy, he was pretending, but he was trying to convince the other person that it was foolish. And I think he just went too far. That's probably the same thing.
No, this guy actually was. He was calling shots like he was a
So he,
gangbanger. He was nobody. I don't think the other people knew
uh,
that he wasn't who he proclaimed to be. They didn't know.
mm, so much stuff went on in the military. It's crazy, and soldiers have
Oh
a
yeah,
hard
I
time.
have stories for days. Cause you forgot I was a medic.
Oh
I got stories
yeah,
for days.
oh yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I probably should have went to what do you call it to be evaluated because
You never got
I
any.
feel
You
I never went. Like I know my husband goes because he suffers PTSD, but I never went. But now that I think about it,
you probably should.
I remember I probably should, because I remember like most of those stories so vividly and
Mm.
in color. I remember it. I years ago.
I'll be at home. I just start thinking about stuff, and I was like, "What made you think about that?" And then something else triggered it. But another situation triggered, it, and I start thinking about it. I'm like, "Okay, that was weird."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be the same way. Like if I'm watching something on TV
Mhm.
or
It'll be a
especially I
similar
think some of
situation.
my those little shows or whatever, I think about it and like that couldn't happen like that, especially like on TV. Like if they're doing something that has to do with being an EMT or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, that can't happen like that. That don't even make sense. And then
Because
you
they
see it
really
and
bad about
it
covering things
and
up,
it.
and that's why a lot of people have the PTSD because it's so much pressure on them. They really want to talk about it, but they can't.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think they need like another the VA needs like another outlet where you don't feel pressure. If that makes sense. Like you don't feel
Snitching.
like if you're talking about
Mhm.
like say I'm talking casually to you.
Right.
I think that's the way it should feel instead of feeling like, oh, you're writing down and recording everything I'm saying.
Right.
Because I think like sometimes when you go to therapy or something like that, it
Mhm.
almost feels like you're being judged on what you're saying, other than somebody's actually listening to you.
Yeah. Well, I went to therapy in Nashville one time, and the lady, she looked like the hand that rocks the cradle. She looked just like
Yeah, Kelly.
she looked just like that crazy girl, and I was like, I can't look at this lady. And when I first got out, I was having trouble sleeping and all this stuff, so they was trying like sleeping pills, and then they put me on amphetamine, and then I found out that pill makes you gain weight. I gained so much weight, and then they gave me another pill, and it put me to sleep, like real heavy sleep. Even when I woke up, I was still groggy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, probably sleepwalking.
I was like, I don't want to feel like that. So now I don't take any pills. If I can't sleep at night, I'll just nap the next day. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm not working or whatever. But I'm like, I don't want to be knocked out and can't really function. And the military, they bad about just giving you medicine just to give you medicine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that either. Cause I know my husband, like, he switched medications, like, I forgot the name of the medicine they had him on to sleep,
Mhm.
to help him sleep, but he switched, like, so many times because it wasn't working.
Right.
And then he got one that, um, it was horrible. Like, I think he almost had like a psychotic break, like taking that medicine because he was seeing stuff that wasn't there. Like it
See.
was like one of the most terrifying nights of my life
Oh wow.
because he was seeing stuff that wasn't there. Like I was like in the bed or whatever,
Mhm.
and like he was um I hate like even thinking about that because he was like terrifying,
Mm.
like standing over me,
Wow.
like I felt in danger. Like I had to call somebody else to come over. It was like a friend down the street,
Mhm.
and they helped a lot, and they made sure there was no weapons and stuff in the house
Mhm.
because he was seeing stuff. He was seeing stuff crawling on him and everything,
Oh.
like arguing with people. And I'm like, it's nobody there, like saying he was gonna shoot them and stuff. I'm like, who are you arguing? Like, there's nobody there.
How is he at the military right now?
Yeah, he's been retired for like almost 2 years.
So he did the full 20.
Yeah, he did over 20.
Over 20. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like that mess was crazy. And that was while we were here. And then he went to it was like an inpatient facility in Denver. and he
Mhm.
was supposed to be there for a while, but the coronavirus happened.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So since that happened, they switched like his therapy and stuff to over the phone. And one thing I'm gonna say is like he went. Like, some people they they want help with something, but
Mhm.
they won't follow it through. They'll say like I don't need all that. But no, he went.
Mm.
He went. Even when they moved him from the facility to back to the house because of the coronavirus, like he got up and went to all of the meetings or whatever that was over the phone. Like
Mhm.
he went and then he continued it afterwards too.
Mm.
But he still had to change like medications like more than once.
Mm.
They didn't make him feel good.
Mm. Yeah.
Or his mood would be changing. Like he just like not too long ago switched to another mood stabilizer.
Mm.
And then my husband a big dude too. You don't want no big angry
I know, right?
Jamaican dude in your face.
Right. What's his
Like,
heart?
come on now, dude.
Mm.
Like, I know for other people, like, probably, like, was intimidated by him before he found his, like, last medication. And
Mhm.
he's so tall, and then he got a little muscle, little weight on him.
Mhm.
All the accent makes you sound intimidating anyway.
Mm. Does he still
You
like?
know,
Does he still like be in the motorcycle thing?
no, he's still in the group. Like, he is still in the group. But
Mhm.
he don't ride anymore because he had, like, back pain and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's one, he is 100%
Disabled.
disabled.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cause it was a guy down here. I don't remember his name, but veterans have to stay busy because their mind is always messing with them, and they always waiting on a
Yeah.
doctor for the. But there's one guy. He was. I don't know if you were still in school when that happened, but I don't even remember that. He died at the at a one of those motorcycle meetups. Was you still down here when that happened?
No, I know one of his friends died in a motorcycle accident, but not in a meetup.
Okay, because I think he said they was said he was outside. They was about to have a meetup, and he just dropped dead. He was one of the veterans.
Oh
Oh,
no, not like that. It
oh
was
okay.
like when his friend passed away,
Mhm.
it was like some it was a crash.
Mm.
But I don't know, I think stuff like that is important too.
Mhm.
But to be with the
Cause we he been used to
it
move.
doesn't have to be like
He
a group of veterans, but like a group of friends that you can just talk to.
right. So we used to being busy all the time. And when you just stop, then your mind is still busy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay.
Yeah.
You have to kind of like stay doing something. I can't sit too long in one spot and not just do anything. Like I said earlier, I was supposed to be gone today, but I just really didn't feel like driving. But I might leave Monday because your mind will
Yeah, my
constantly
husband,
stop. Your
he
mind.
went and like at first, when he was talking, he was like, I ain't about to do nothing. I'm about to sit here
You
and
think you
do nothing.
can until you
And the next
do
thing
it.
I know, he got a job.
Oh, what does he do? Not where, because it's live.
He does the same thing he did in the military.
Which was what?
He's like supply. He was supply.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know they had supply jobs outside of the military.
Yeah, you can work like almost anywhere, like hotels, hospitals.
Oh, yeah, they
Anywhere.
do need things to restock. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But he did a bunch like things like that was his MOS. But he did what do you call that when they clean the water? I know he
Like,
did that at one time. He
oh.
did something with mortuary affairs before, I believe.
So that will
Um,
really mess with your mind, that
some
mortuary
armor.
affairs.
But
That.
he deployed so many times
Mm-hmm. That would
too.
really mess with
So
your mind. Because imagine,
I want to
I could
say
think of
he did
other.
like 4 or 5 times.
Mm. Yeah, I can.
All
Ooh.
that stuff catch up with you.
Huh?
I said all that stuff catch up with you.
It
All those
does.
deployments and even just being away from home. Like
Mm.
even if it's not a deployment,
Mm-hmm.
it catches up with you.
Yep.
It was a lot more groups though in your area than it is here. Like to join, like if you wanted to meet up with other military people. I think we have one here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like for I don't want to say the name of it like online because I don't want to subject on group or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
I really be
it's
trying.
like a
I really be
say it
trying.
again.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's like it was like a group of African American girls that had like a group together,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I would watch them like online, and then it was like they read. Besides like talking online, that was all that they did. They didn't support like in any other way.
Yeah, I really try to. I want to get out and have fun. So you know what I'm saying? I told
Yeah,
myself
like I
it's.
asked like a few people like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
And like
But
no, they don't.
you know what made me think about you though? Because you had that one friend that used to come over to your house and you were like, oh, she cooked and she was really nice. The lady with the short hair.
Oh,
Are
Angela.
y'all, yeah, y'all still hang out?
Yeah, we still talk.
That's good. I was like, she was a good friend to you. I thought about that one day when I was on base over there by the exchange. I was like, Ariana had a really good friend.
Yeah, she was. Like she
A
still
support
is.
system.
Like our kids still even though we're here and they're there,
Mm-hmm.
like they still communicate through the game, like through their game or on the phone and
Okay.
talk like all the time. And she sent like when I got my niece,
Mm-hmm.
I love a good hand me down.
Mm-hmm.
Like she sent me all of her daughter's dresses. She
That's
sent them by
nice.
mail. Her
So
old dresses. Like we
what's
still
what state are
keep
y'all
up.
in now?
We in Colorado.
Are y'all still in Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl.
I saw something on your page about a bear. Was that bear in your yard or is that somebody else's bear?
Yes.
That bear was in your yard?
Girl. Yes, we have like the same yard, like it's like 1 yard. Like you can put like a fence around your house or whatever. But then there's like a big old space like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
he was just like going from space to space.
so y'all can't even really just go outside and enjoy your backyard.
You can't leave the little puppy out there or anything. But
Mm.
she came back too.
Yeah, I
Like
saw it twice.
that
One
man,
time it was in the woods and the next time it was on the porch.
like, he came back after that.
Wow.
Like after the video, he came
Mm-hmm.
back and like he knocked everything down and like pulled left a little spot on our fence like where I guess he was sitting or whatever in order to get across the fence.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So what's the rule?
big ass bear.
Are y'all allowed to protect yourselves from the bear or what?
No, I guess they say if you see a bear, run. Or
So y'all do you
you're
but
not
you
gonna
have
just
the
like,
bear
oh,
horns
I
and the
can
bear
mess with the
spray?
wildlife.
So y'all can't do nothing to
No, you
wildlife.
just you can have like some little air horns or whatever, but
You can't shoot
I
him.
don't I don't know. No, you can't shoot it.
Wow.
But we're on post,
Oh, okay.
and you know how people are on post. I
Oh,
don't even want to say it, but my Caucasian people,
right.
they want to be friendly with animals.
Oh yeah,
So
feed them and all that crazy stuff.
some of them be leaving out food and stuff like that. So
That's
they
dangerous.
come around.
Mm. Okay.
And it's not just bears. Like, that petty ass bear needs to go somewhere. But the MP said that he's still like a cub. He's like a baby. He
Oh.
knocked over all of our stuff in the front yard. He was just in the backyard. He was in the front yard too.
Mm.
Knocked over all of our stuff. We had to go pick it up,
Wow.
looking for food. But it's coyotes, mountain lions,
Mm.
all kinds of stuff. You just have to, but you can be in your yard safely. I just wouldn't be out there in the middle of the night all alone.
Right. Mm, that's scary.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we sit back there like in the backyard though sometimes, but we have lights like around the fence
Mm-hmm. So
that come on, so we just not out there in the dark. And usually, like if we out there, we have a fire pit and it's lit, so you can see,
mm.
and
Okay.
it's close enough that you can just run in the house.
Oh, okay.
And it's a gate. We have a gate. We don't. Some people don't have one, but we pay to have a gate like this.
Mm. Okay.
So we not just gonna come in. And so my little, we want to get the little puppy.
Mm.
Probably been kind of the same way though. Like I've been seeing like online people reporting of I think it was like a bear in Nashville, a black bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were saying that after that fire happened in Gatlinburg, then a lot of animals start migrating. So my auntie's in Alabama. She said she saw one, and then it was a deer that was laying in the yard, and the deer had been like eaten off of. So some animal ate that
Mm.
deer and left him out there in the yard. So that was crazy. Mm-hmm.
Those deer when we were on Fort Campbell,
Mm-hmm.
they that was like the most stubborn deer ever. It was like a pack of like 20 deer that would just stand there and be looking at you like you move
They just standing there looking at you.
before you drive. Yeah, like it was so annoying.
Mm.
They would hold you up, have me late for work and everything.
Mm.
Because they didn't want to move.
So y'all just gonna? Oh, your husband got a job. So y'all don't want to move back to a warmer area?
I do. I definitely do. But one, my husband has a job. He
Mm-hmm.
is like with the government, and my younger son is still in school, and
Oh,
I he likes his school,
he does. Okay, that's nice.
and it's like one of the best schools you can go to
Oh,
here as far as the high school.
okay.
So I don't want to mess up that opportunity for him either. So we can wait.
Mm. Have y'all visited like Aspen? Have y'all been to those little resorts?
And after, no, I don't do cold weather. I know it's like I know living in Colorado and saying you don't do cold weather is
Mm-hmm.
crazy, but I don't. I do not like cold weather. I know people ask like all the time, you don't want to go skiing? No, I don't.
Mm.
I find nothing about the cold fun.
Right. Me either, for real. I don't. It's pretty to look at, but like, being outside,
After a
no.
day or two, I'm over it.
Mm.
Like, when you get that first snow of the year, it's
Mm-hmm.
like cool to look at on the mountains. But after that, I'm over it.
Mm.
Plus, being from Chicago, I hate cold weather. Like, I've been cold my whole life.
Mm-mm.
Need some warmth and some heat.
I know. So do
I
y'all be
went to,
traveling like to Florida like once a year, or what do y'all do? Y'all just stay there, or do y'all travel?
we definitely try to get back home. But I went on a solo trip, like, I want to say, like, when was that? Probably like 2 or 3 years
And
to
where'd you?
Miami.
Okay.
And I wish I would have went with like a group of friends because it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, one thing I learned about myself is I'm kind of scary because I didn't want to go see like certain stuff
Mm-hmm.
because I was scared to be alone. Like everywhere I went, anytime I got into like a Uber or something, I was dropping my location to my husband, like thinking somebody
You have
kidnapped
to
me.
these days. You really do have to. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to do it again though to a different. I wouldn't mind going back to like Miami
Mm-hmm.
or I really want. I don't know why, but I want to go to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing people like post pictures, and the water just looks so blue.
It is. It's really clear.
Yeah,
You could see the fish. Like you can just look down and see the fish. And the exotic fish are free, but you can't bring them. You can't bring them back to the United States.
yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see.
Yeah. You gotta
I've
go.
been looking at those videos like, and I looked up tickets before too, and I'm like, it really is inexpensive. It's not expensive at all to go.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I just got to find somebody to go with me.
I'll go.
You want
Let
to go
me.
to Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Let me know. I'll go. I'll
And
put.
then my other place too is Niagara Falls. Like I want to see the New York side,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to see the Canada side too.
Yeah. So I went a few years ago, and I went to the New York side because that was back when Canada side was still closed. But you have a better view of it from Canada side. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
I
be
know some
nice.
people were saying you could see it from Detroit too.
You can?
From certain parts of Detroit, you can see. Yeah, you can see it.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
can you? I'm like,
Hmm.
what? When I go to Chicago, I just tell you just to go ahead and go with me.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit ain't that far.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's only if I get like a close up look.
Mm.
But I don't want to be having to look at something like these binoculars or something like that.
Right. You want to be up close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can actually enjoy it and take pictures and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I might have to hit you up though. Now, Puerto Rico when the
Yeah.
girls hit.
Yeah, let me know. I'll go. I'll go. I'm always looking for something to do.
Yeah, people don't be wanting to go though. It's like they'll find excuses not to go.
I know. They had that little meme on online. Like when you get ready to travel, it's like like 10 people. Then when you start asking for the money, it's like, less people. And then date to go is like you by yourself. So yeah. But yeah, I'll go. I just give me a
You have
week.
you have your RV though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have the
So
RV.
my husband been thinking about getting one. He
Mm.
picked out one. It was so freaking pretty, but it looked like a bus.
Mm. The long
I'm
big
like, I
ones.
don't.
But y'all would need that
It
because
was
y'all got like
long.
5 people now. So
Yeah,
y'all would
I'm
need
like,
the big bus.
I don't. That the price of that RV, the one that he picked,
Mm-hmm.
girl, it was like the same price as a house almost.
Yeah,
I definitely buy a house at Punchville.
yep. It's basically they let you buy it like a house too though. You could pay like a 20-year mortgage on it. And that's what
It was beautiful on the inside though. I ain't gonna lie.
mm-hmm. That's what I kind of regret
The
on mine.
the one I want is the one that you pull behind you like in a truck.
Yeah, I'm scared of that one.
Why?
Because you have to keep looking back and worry about the back part of your truck. I'd rather get in the one you can just drive off and not have to worry about hooking up. Cause you have to do a lot to that one that you pull behind. It's a whole job
One of my neighbors had one parked in they
in the yard.
like when we lived on the other coast before
Mm-hmm.
we moved to the Air Force Base. They had one parked in their driveway. It was
Mm-hmm.
always on, so I know somebody was living in it. But I wanted to ask you, can I just go in there and
Mm-hmm.
see how y'all have it set up? Because it was like a long one too, so I know it had to be pretty because it didn't look old.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely one of the ones that you hook up to the back of
The fifth wheel. They
your
call it a
truck or
fifth
your
wheel.
yeah. It was
Mm-hmm.
nice though.
Yeah.
I just thought the other one would be more expensive. I didn't know until you just said that.
Yeah,
Instead of
the one you drive is more
people,
expensive than the fifth wheel, but it's more the one you the fifth wheel is more work. You gotta hook up the air, you gotta level it out. I mean, it's a whole lot of work you gotta do to it. I just want to get in and drive. That's why I bought my small one so it'll fit in a parking spot. Yeah.
so how many does yours sleep? Just one?
The actually it could sleep like three, but for me it's one comfortably because I carry a lot of stuff with me. So, it's too to me it's too small for three, but you probably could like two adults and one young child or something like that.
No, I don't want no kid that close to me.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, you be climbing on top of each other just to go to the bathroom. So I wouldn't suggest three people in that thing. It's usually a
Have you
solo.
ever saw like people like converting like their like they converted like school buses, like
Yeah,
small school bus or vans?
yeah, I watch those on YouTube
I
all the
think
time. And people be doing it in their
that
cars and stuff like that.
some of them are really nice. I just don't know if I want to do all that work myself.
Right. Yeah. I just wanted to
So
buy one that was already ready to go, but mine still had problems. Like I bought it brand new and the water thing was leaking. I'm like, man. So a lot. Then saw online a lot of people was complaining about how they were made. They made real cheap. They charge you all that money, but they don't really put no money into it. And they
I don't
use
know
an outdated system too.
what's I can't think of the guy's name, but it was like a famous person who was saying never buy a new car
Yeah, they
or
all.
never
Somebody
buy a
told me that
new.
too, but with me coming from humble beginnings, I'ma always buy a new car. I don't want nothing used. I don't
I
care if
don't know.
I don't care if it loses
I
value
guess
if I
that's
drive
kind of
off the
like
lot.
what I do come from humble beginnings, but I'm stingy because it's like I don't want to. I just think about that like driving
Lot and losing.
off the lot and losing that money. Like that's what I think about.
I don't worry about nothing like that. Every new out car I had, it's been like I paid a car my Jeep off and I bought it brand new and traded it in for my RV. So buy new, enjoy new. I suggest new.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
have your what was it? The Chrysler.
Yeah, so I gave that to my nephew, but it's not really working right now, so he got to do some work on it. But yeah, I gave it to my nephew.
I'm gonna say you're a good auntie.
Hmm. I tried.
A really good auntie.
Yeah.
I remember when I thought that was the old boy car. I was like, "What's that nice car?" Like it didn't came up. Not his car. I was telling my husband about that the other day because I was telling him that I was trying to get on your YouTube,
Uh
and I
huh.
was like, "Yeah, the girl I used to tell you about who I was talking about the she threw the water in the taser." He was like, "No, but all your friends are like little and crazy or something." He was saying
I threw the water wet.
he threw the water in his face and he tased him.
Oh. I got all this stuff on my tea. That's funny.
That was so funny.
Mm.
I was telling him that I was like, next thing you know, we found her face in the newspaper. That was like the funniest thing ever. Cause you know how little she,
Mm-mm.
like, no, I was pretty crazy. That was the funniest thing. I still laugh at that. Do you keep in touch with any of them
Any
from school?
and no, 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 I don't. I don't know. So I be going through personal stuff. Like I like to be alone. I'm like a loner. And then I be want to be with people sometime, but I don't want anybody to need me. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to be my equal. You know what I'm saying? And most people I notice when they try to like hang on to you, they need something. They want to ride or they want to borrow a car. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So my thing is trying to find people like me. You got your own car, you got your own house, so you don't need anything from me. And that's hard to
Do
find.
you think that might be part of PTSD, or you think that's just you?
It's not just me because people do that. I see it online all the time. People try to use other people. You know what I'm saying? They don't really they don't really like you, but they just like want to use you. They need something. And then me,
You think they just like what you can do for them?
right, I can sense that too. Like I can, you know how people are trying to use you, you can feel like, dang, why you always need something? I'm not gonna do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't,
Yeah.
I'm in my 50s, I don't have enough energy to do a whole lot of stuff. So I'm not finna start doing your work. You know what I'm saying? Meeting you and doing your
Yeah.
work. You meet me and all of a sudden you start needing things. Like I can sense right away that's you trying to use me. So no. And I don't know. I
I
met this one lady.
definitely.
She said you attract who you are. And I was like, that is so
That
weird because I always meet people who try
you
to get stuff out
I
of
don't
me.
know if you remember this, but when we were in school,
Mhm.
um, I encourage people like to do like a calendar, because that's one thing that I did when my husband had deployed. I had did like a, I don't know if you want to call it like a calendar, but I that's the only word I can think of right now.
Mhm.
But it was like different goals that I wanted to achieve, and it was like future, you know, what goals am I trying to achieve right now, and then in the future, and then way in the future exactly where I want to get to. So
Mhm.
I had made that little calendar, and then each day before I went to, I need to start by doing this again. Each day before I went to sleep,
Mhm.
I would write down 3 good things that happened to me in that day.
Okay.
Because they say you attract who you are,
Mhm.
and you attract what you think about, you
Manifesting.
attract,
Mhm.
yeah. So I was doing that, and I think that was like one of the best times in my life, because it's like, it was like easy to weed people and things that I didn't need out of my life,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Mhm.
have to do that again, but I can't, I'm looking for the old one. I've been looking for it for a while because I can't
Mhm.
remember like what I did. And I used to leave myself like little notes
Mhm. Yeah.
around the house, like on my mirror and stuff like that. Like on my mirror, I would have like little notes like, "Damn, your hair look good today." It was just like
Say
little
nice things
gentle
to
notes
yourself. Yeah, I do that.
to myself.
Yeah. 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 I
Even
do
on my
that.
refrigerator, it like it'd be like, "Ooh, girl, you don't need that." Like it'll just be like little stuff
Mhm.
to myself to
Mhm.
remind me of my goals. Like if my goal was to lose 5 pounds, or if my goal was just to think more positive, I left positive notes around my house. So I was like constantly reading it, and I swear I was like in the best mood ever.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I think I attracted good people too.
You do. I feel like the people you had around was cool. Like you said about that lady that was helping you cook and come up to your house. She was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would out, like, you know what we would do? Like, especially like when I was studying for what was I studying for? I was studying for to pass that test, to be the instructor's exam or whatever.
Mhm.
So she would be like, my kids would go to like martial arts class, and our kids went to class together.
Mhm.
So she would be like, you just go home early and study,
Mhm.
and I'll just drop them off when it's over.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely had good friends, and I
Definitely.
definitely treated them good too, and
Mhm.
appreciated them, and I appreciate them now, because
Mhm.
a lot of people, I don't think they know how to be friends,
Right.
or know what that means. Like, I'm like, me personally, I'm still friends with people I met in kindergarten. Me and my
Mm-hmm.
kindergarten homies are still cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
5
even
years
said
later.
earlier, I said you
So,
got the sweetest little voice and the sweetest little demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Like people just
yeah, and
like
I think
you.
sometimes even if somebody come at me crooked, sometimes where I think like it, sometimes it's like I can see through it, and I
Mm.
ask you, like,
Mm-hmm.
what's the problem? Like,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just throwing somebody away,
Right.
I ask you, like, what is it?
Right.
What can I help you with? And what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I will just be like, okay, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes me a lot to get there. But
Mm.
I definitely have good friends.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, Angela, and I don't know if you remember. I don't know if Rachel ever came up there, but I'm still friends with both of them.
Mm.
Yeah, we are. Still talk like on the phone at least like twice a week.
That's nice.
Getting
Mm-hmm.
excited about these. I don't know. Angela, her son
So
just
why you
got
didn't
here.
go to why didn't you go to Miami with them?
Because I don't know if you remember, but Angela had a baby.
Okay.
She ended up having a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and um, her baby has. He's not a baby anymore. Well, he's her baby, but he'll be 6
Mm.
in August. But he does have autism,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, he needed a lot of help at the time. And then Rachel ended up moving to Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just like one of those times like we just could not coordinate. It was
Mm-hmm.
like nothing was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Rachel moved, she was doing so many things at one time. So it was just like hard. She got a book out too. I want to give you her link. It's not really a book. It's like a journal.
Okay.
It's available on Amazon. Like
Okay.
if you ever feel the need that you just want to
Mm.
write down your innermost thoughts. She has a journal.
Mm.
It's a paperback that you could just write your thoughts in.
Oh, okay.
It's available on Amazon. It's cute. And
Mm.
the picture on the cover of it is cute. It's a picture of a sunset, and she took the picture in Clarksville.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do have a bunch of dope friends, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people know that.
Yeah.
Because I sure not be bragging on my friends like, oh, my homegirl do this, my homegirl do that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I was thinking about we did something in class with the little coffee greens. And every time I get ready
Mm-hmm.
to throw my coffee greens out, I was like, should I make me like a little scrub? And I was like, nah. I was like, we taught each other that, and I never even do that stuff
You can,
because I
though.
don't want
Like,
to make a mess in the kitchen with them coffee greens
girl, let me tell you, the coffee grains help, like, with cellulite.
and stimulation too.
So, yeah. So,
Mhm.
like, we're going to say, like, you going on one of your RV excursions, whatever you're doing, and you trying to look good,
Mhm.
put some of them coffee grains and some sugar.
Mhm.
And this is just like the quick getaway. The
Mhm.
coffee grains, the sugar, and some baby oil. And you
Mhm.
dry, you take your shower like you normally gonna shower,
Mhm.
dry off, hit that skin, and you're gonna come out glowing. I
Mhm.
still do all my stuff.
Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though I'm not currently like teaching right now,
Mhm.
but I still do it all
Okay.
for myself, just
Right.
to make myself feel good.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't look good, you don't feel good. That's one thing I know too.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One thing I did change though about my self. Remember, I had for a long time. I'm calling it the Joe Dirt haircut before I cut it low,
Mhm.
and then I cut it low, and then when I got here, I just let my hair grow back out. I
Oh,
just let it grow, and I was wearing like my little silk press or whatever.
mhm.
And then I got tired of that because I guess I got kind of older. And for whatever reason, I don't really like sweating nowhere else, but I used to sweat in my head. I would be sweating my hair out.
Mm.
So I locked it up.
Oh, you got your hair locked. How
Yeah,
long
but
you?
it's not. I'm new in it. I'm like 3 months in.
3 months. Oh, okay.
But
So you can unlock it at any time.
I don't want to though,
Uh,
cause I love that going in the bathroom and I just spray a little conditioner on my hair and then I'm like,
okay.
it's just cute for no reason.
Uh,
But I
how
did it the
how long
curly
is it?
way.
You did it the home way?
It's like a little bit more than shoulder length.
Oh, okay. And you said you did it the home way. You did it yourself.
No, I did it. I should have did it myself. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I should have did it myself because I'm definitely able to. Got enough licenses to,
Mhm.
but I couldn't really part the back of my hair straight. So I went to this girl and I let her do it. But you know how they do like you can look it up and see what micro locks are.
Mhm.
I was going for that because I wanted my ends to stay curly. That's what I was saying. Like I did it the curly way.
Mhm.
I wanted my ends to stay curly, but I didn't exactly want micro locks. I didn't want my hair that small.
Mm.
So I'm like in between micro locks and like regular locks, but my hair is still curly.
Mm. Okay.
If that makes sense. Like my ends is curly.
So nothing in your hair is unnatural. It's all your hair.
It's on my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see a
Except for the
picture.
color. I
Oh,
gotta keep a color.
what color you got it right now?
It's like it's a brown color.
Oh.
It's something to cover the gray. It's
Mm.
like I forgot what you call it, but it's not black. I know I didn't want to put no black in my hair
Okay.
because that crap be hard to get out. But I think I want to change it. Like let this wash out and then do like a ginger or something like that.
Okay.
Kind of like a little reddish flare.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I changed was the hair, and I love it. I
Mm.
love that freedom of just waking up and not having to do much. But when I called the girl who did like the installation or whatever,
Mhm.
who did my hair, girl, the god dog on it, I don't know if I'm just gonna say she may have mixed me up with another client.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say that because I don't know. But when she told me how much the interlocking for retightening was gonna cost, I was like, girl, you got a whole license. You better do it yourself. So I ordered the what do you call it? The little needle
Mhm.
from Amazon, and I retightened it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because homie don't say that, and I try not to tell people that I'm licensed too. Like when I go get my hair or my nails or something done, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, you competing with me,
Right.
or you looking for me to do something wrong,
Right.
because really I'm not. But I don't want to be cheated either.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, you know how it's supposed to be. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $200 when I think I only paid $275
Mhm.
for the whole, and that's cheap too. So I would recommend that people go to her like if you start lots of micro locks. And I share if you on my Facebook page, you'll see that I shared her stuff because she does have like her own moisturizer and growth oil and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just not with no. I paid the same. I almost paid the same amount. So
Mm.
no, I get to it myself.
Mhm.
And then like I can't because my kids don't have locks since they was babies. I'm used to doing it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Jalen got locks. His locks down his back now.
Really? So
Mhm.
the oldest one, he graduated high school. What is he doing now?
He's in college.
Okay.
He goes to college. But, my son has autism as well. So
Mhm.
I had him stay home and not go far away. But he's doing good. And
Okay.
then
Is he able to
um,
drive and all that stuff to school? Or you gotta take him.
My husband take them
Okay.
because he didn't show no interest in like driving.
Mm.
But I had told him this summer they both have to take the test, not the. I mean, at least to take the test to
Permit.
get the permit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can work on driving later because ain't nobody about to be driving your big old tall self around. Drive yourself.
What is he majoring in?
Um, what is it? Multimedia graphic and design.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
he graduated with a 3.7 GPA.
That's good.
Did real good. And then the
Mm-hmm.
little one, the little, the not so little one,
Mm-hmm.
is also a straight A student.
That's
So
awesome.
he doing good too.
That's awesome.
And he had took some high school classes in 8th grade, so it was like a bunch of stuff that he didn't have to do.
Mm.
So yeah. Oh, and Garen graduated early too. I know, like when if you follow me on Facebook, I know when I posted his graduation in May, that was just him walking across the stage.
Yeah, I saw
But he
that.
actually graduated in January. He graduated a semester early.
Wow, that's awesome. So
Yeah,
it's
and then
it's
he was on
weird how they
another.
said people be on the spectrum, but they can make those good grades.
Yeah. But
That's it.
you don't really have a choice in my house.
Oh, okay.
Because I ain't asking you to do nothing else. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't asking you to, you know how most parents will give you a whole bunch of stuff to do?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I ask you to do is keep your room and your bathroom clean and make good grades.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's it.
So,
Okay.
that's it for me.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to do nothing else. And if you doing what I asked you to do, then you trust me, you ain't gonna have no problems out of me. You have everything that you want and need,
Mm.
and they really do.
Mm.
Well, Garrett really don't ask for much, but the little one, girl, he ate your pocket.
He spoiled. He a
Yeah,
military brat, so he know y'all got it.
she's like, I want what did he ask for? And for Christmas, he had asked for some Yeezys, for some Yeezys, some other kind of shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and for whatever reason, this boy wear hoodies and it be hot as I don't know what, but that's what he wants.
Mm.
And his dad made it happen. Then
Okay.
I had to fuss with him about the Yeezys because I think it snowed outside and
Mm-hmm.
he wore them to school. And I'm like, you can't wear them in the cold. Like, you're going to get frostbite. He's talking about some, these are never leaving my feet. Boy, you wear them shoes out this house again when it's cold. You ain't going to have no feet.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's like, now he's trying to get some more.
Mm. So
I
they
think that
must
boy
be
was,
comfortable.
he loved them shoes.
Mm. No, that's the one with the holes in them, not the one with the like sock material.
Yeah, you know which one? The one with the little that
The
they
holes in
remind
them.
me of Crocs. And I asked him,
Yeah.
"Do you want some Crocs?" No.
Yeah, the Crocs are ugly. I don't know why people like those. The Crocs are ugly.
Girl, I love Crocs.
You
You
do?
know what shoes I'm into now, though?
What?
I know you probably don't say they old lady shoes, but they so comfortable. Birkenstocks.
What?
They call Birkenstocks. Like you can get them from Journeys or whatever.
I'm gonna have
But they
to
have
Google
like
it.
okay, I'm looking at my shoe right now.
Hold on, where my
They
phone?
have like the little thing like on the side, so like if you have like flat feet or something like that, it's like
Mhm.
holding your arch up.
Mhm.
They are so comfortable.
Mm.
Like you might like them, but it's like a flip flop. If you like showing your toes, like if you one of them people who gotta have on socks that don't like showing your toes, then you might not like them.
See, Google.
I love them though. They so comfortable. I love a pair of Birkenstocks and a pair of Crocs.
Mhm.
And the little one, she liked them.
Oh yeah,
She liked them little
What grade
shoes.
she in?
She's going to 1st grade.
Oh.
She likes them little shoes from Target. They look like Crocs, but they not Crocs.
Mhm.
She loved those little shoes. I don't know what she gonna do when school starts back and you gotta have real shoes on because she loves not having to tie her shoes and all that stuff.
Mm.
Just sticking her foot in that shoe.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. Some slide-ons.
Yeah, girl, look into Birkenstocks. You got little bitty feet too. Go to Germany,
Okay.
Johnny Kids, because that's where I be getting them from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are comfortable. Yeah. Okay.
They are. You look them up.
Yeah, I'm looking them up right now. Yeah, they comfortable.
They are so comfortable. Like
Mhm.
you, like you'll literally forget like you have those shoes on.
Right.
I
Okay.
have these. I have the little flip flops my cousin had gave me. I went to Chicago and I needed some flip flops, and she took them off. She took my cousin so sweet. She took her stolen flip flops off and gave them to me. But they're
Mm.
like from Gucci. Like it's not Gucci. It's like the same company that make Gucci make those little flip flops or whatever. They
Mhm.
use my face, so I can't tell you the name. But she got them shoes when they was like rioting downtown Chicago
Mhm.
and gave them to me. Those are comfortable too,
Mm.
but they like a little. Only thing I don't like is like it's like a rubber like plastic like material.
Mhm.
So like if you go somewhere like where it's like the beach or something, the inside of your shoes gonna be like wet and nasty.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Mhm.
so I stick to my Birks or my Birkenstocks or my Crocs.
Okay.
So I don't have dirty feet. That irritates me, especially if you see that on somebody's own. Get your dirty foot stuff out of here.
That's funny.
Yeah. God, that kind of irritates me.
Mm.
You feel like they too big for that.
Mhm.
So what's your plans like with your YouTube channel? Like where you see your channel going?
I really want it to grow and to get like more views. That's why I'm trying to go live, but nobody's. It's like nobody is watching right now. But I get like between 20 and 30 people viewing. So I just got a check from Google and it was like 100 and some dollars. They was paying me like $30. I post a lot too. They was paying me like $30 every month. So I'm like, I just wanted to grow, but and the ones I see growing is the ones that are actually having conversations, talking. That's why I started doing this. Yeah, I'm trying to change up. You know how I do things, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I be on other channels,
Mhm.
and the main ones I see growing or having a lot of people like in their chat
Mhm.
is like I'm not suggesting you do this,
Mhm.
but they sometimes they be having like a lot going on, like they be beefing and all that stuff. So no,
Yeah,
don't do
yeah.
that.
I
Cause
don't really want to beef. I really want like we just had that good conversation about what happened to me in the military, what happened to you in the military. I want to get those
yeah,
kind of like stories, like the like mindedness. So we don't have to like beef and pretend we mad and fight and all that stuff now.
yeah, or you can do like current events or
Yeah.
movies. I we didn't actually do it, but me and my friend Nicole, we were gonna cause I can't figure out how to do it either. Like on YouTube,
Mhm.
like some people they can add another person to their live stream. I can't
Yeah.
figure out how to do it yet.
Yeah.
But I think you have to
You have to
download another app or something.
download another app or send them the link to your app.
I don't know because when you sent me a link, it didn't work.
Mm.
So I don't know how to do it through the YouTube app, but it is another app that I know about called StreamYard where you can do it.
Um.
But we wanted to talk about what was that damn movie? Eat by You.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna do like a old
Oh, yo, like movie reviews. That is
yeah,
that
but
is that
old
is a good one.
old school movie reviews. Cause girl, I had watched that movie again. Cause
Mhm.
she was saying Boys in the Hood at first, and I was like, yeah, Boys in the Hood was good.
Mhm.
And then she kept on saying, Ricky Mama knows she could have went to the sew her damn self, but it was like she the cause of it. I'm
Mhm.
like, girl, you silly. But I kept on saying Eve's Bayou because I have seen it recently seen it again,
Okay.
and you know how you just miss like so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I saw it like when I was younger, and even though I had saw it like more than once,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you get used to what
You
you saw, and you
right.
don't look deep into it.
Or you see, like you usually see more the second time. Like you're like, I don't remember that
You
part.
do see more the
Mm-hmm.
second time, but you know how I want to say like I saw that movie like dozens of times.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're looking at something with a young mind, you think of it in a young way.
Mm. Yeah, I see what you're
But
saying.
then when you get older and you
Mm-hmm.
mature
Right.
and you really look at it, you be
Mm-hmm.
like, damn. Because that's how I looked at it after not seeing it for a couple years. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, God damn, I didn't even notice all of that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was so messed up. And we were supposed to review it, that and Boys in the Hood, and we couldn't figure out the link situation either.
Mm-hmm.
And then she didn't have an extra device
Mm-hmm.
to hook up, so
So
we
that
never did it
that was
again.
back when Megan Good was young, and she
Yeah,
had that gap in her teeth.
yeah, she was so cute though.
Yeah, she's really
Go
cute.
watch it again and do it on your channel so we can review
So you
it.
can review. Okay, I will.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. Like I watched it and did the research and took my notes on it because we were gonna review it, but we never did. Like
Okay.
the movie was is even though it's a movie, it's no longer it's also considered to be art now.
So Eve's
It's
Value is
one of the
considered to be art right now.
it's yeah, it's considered to be art because of its cinematography, just the storytelling. Like
Oh,
it's in the same category as The Wizard of Oz,
wow!
but
I didn't know
it's
that.
the the way it's preserved and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's considered to be a piece of. I want to say it was inducted into the Library of something. I'll look at it. I gotta find my notes and then I'll tell you. But it's
Okay.
considered to be art
Wow.
now. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Samuel Jackson, he's
that's
just a
what
good actor too.
that's what made me look at it. Like again, it was like talking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at it again.
Mm.
Girl, yeah. And then all the stars they had in it that I looked over that we don't even see today, like how the stars were just like how the movie itself was like fully star studded,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody like I'm like how everybody in the movie gonna be pretty.
Yeah. Oh
You know how
yeah,
you just
Lynn Whitfield, she's pretty. Yeah.
Debbie Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
she was really pretty. I'm like how everybody in it, like it was just like a beautiful movie and a beautiful cast.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had some of the greats in it like that.
Samuel
I can't
Jackson.
think of Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's the other one? Of course, Johnny Smollett, Lynn Whitfield.
Mm-hmm.
But they had the jazz player in there. Like it was like a famous jazz player. He was
Mm.
the uncle who died.
Mm.
Um, it was a lot of people in it. Like that was when I was doing my research on the movie, I was like, damn, I didn't know he did this or this happened. Especially like when you look into like what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same writer, the person who wrote the movie, she wrote something else that was just like critically acclaimed.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's a bad woman, and her husband was in the movie.
Mm.
Her husband was the guy with the long gray hair.
Mm.
Girl, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I do have to watch it again.
Watch it again and see how you gonna be looking at it a little cross-eyed. I know I was.
Mm.
I watched that one, and another old movie that I watched because of Eve Bayou was it's in black and white, so I almost would like it.
Mm.
But A Rebel Without a Cause.
I've heard of that. I read that book too.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it has James Dean in it.
Mm.
Because it was kind of the same thing going on
Mm.
where I believe the daughter in Eve Bayou, I believe that the daughter was in love with her father.
Oh.
and it was kind of like the same thing in A Rebel Without a Cause.
Mm.
Go watch them though. And then do a movie review.
Okay.
And find something that you want to watch.
Mhm.
And
So are you going to try to like grow your channel, or what are you going to do?
I was trying to grow it,
Mhm.
but I let Novella get on there. I do little reviews and stuff for her
Mhm.
because she likes it. But I mainly use my channel for advertising my work.
Okay.
I
So you
may not
still
get
do
a lot of yeah, I don't get a lot of views like on my channel. Like if you look at my stuff,
Mhm.
but the ones that I do get make me a little change.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
So you still make
yeah,
those dominoes and stuff like that?
yes,
And
I still
okay.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I need to send you something so you can review it on your channel.
Yes, you do. See?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
networking.
Yeah.
Drop me the Addy,
Okay, I
or if
will.
you have a PO box or the address, drop it. Like send it to me and like tell me what you like.
Okay.
And
Cause I know you
cause
did. I saw
my
one with like you made a weed tray. I don't smoke weed. I was like, I don't really
well,
need no weed
I sell a
tray.
lot of those.
You did. Well, a lot of people smoke weed, but I don't. So people who smoke
Yeah,
probably, yeah.
but you know I'm in a state where it's legal. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh yeah, you
it's legal
are.
here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, but if you have a honestly though, I think like if I was doing what I was doing now
Mm,
and when I was in Clarksville, I probably would have made a whole lot more money
right.
because
Cause you knew a whole
the
lot more
mark
people, and you was in the
I knew
school.
more people and the market was untapped.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but
So what are you doing now in up there?
well, I recently I had did it before. I had created a LLC before,
Mm-hmm.
but I hadn't really and I was trying to sell stuff, but I hadn't fully made it a business
Mm.
yet. I had an LLC, but it was just like sitting there.
Oh, okay.
So I recently went all the way with it. Just fully made it a business. Did the business banking account and
What was the
took care
business
of all
of?
the
What was the
personal stuff.
business about? What are you going to be doing?
So I sell merch, custom merch.
Oh.
Basically, I'm a branding specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I don't create the brand for you. I don't
Mm-hmm.
do that. But like say you have your channel or whatever and that's your brand
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking for to have merch with your brand name on it,
And you
then I
created.
can create that merch for you. Like
Oh,
I can make
awesome.
your shirts, cups,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you think of.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think of that if you want the name of your brand on the side of your vehicle,
Mm.
then
You could do that. That's
I'll
nice.
make that up and send it to you.
Okay, that's nice.
And I ship all over
Okay.
for a small fee. But yeah.
What is? Do you have a website? You can go ahead and say your website, and you can type
I
your
don't
website in the chat. You
I
don't.
don't have a I don't have a website.
Okay.
So this is why I don't have a website though. Because what I do is like so personal. Like you have to like contact me personally
Mm-hmm.
because it's everything is custom. So it'd be better off if I just talk to you
Right.
and you tell me exactly what you want and then I just go create it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So people can usually contact me through I have Facebook, TikTok um or one of those and I think my email is even on my channel.
So it's all
So
under the daily design.
yeah. Or
Okay.
I think my email is under Ariana.
Okay.
It's like Ariana something at iCloud.com. So
Okay.
they can contact me that way, or even if they have to contact me through my other email that's on my Google email,
Mm-hmm.
they can contact me through, and that's like dalejoe67 at gmail.com. They
Mm-hmm.
can contact me either way, and let me know what you want, and if you have pictures, because sometimes people have pictures and all that stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to do that through a website. To keep going back and forth with somebody through a website,
Mm.
like, no, just either
Email or text,
call me and
yeah.
email it, or call me and tell me what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can create it. And sometimes I have to even for you to approve a picture or something to make sure that it's to your liking or how you want it.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to create it, watermark it, and send it to you,
Right.
and then you approve it, and then I just make what you want. And if you look at my channel too, I've done stuff for other YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with what's his name? His name is Killer. I haven't put his stuff on my site,
Oh, okay.
but I made a tray for him,
Mm-hmm.
and I should send you his info because he's a really really cool dude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he might be ratchet on YouTube, but he's a cool dude. He
Mm.
sent me a full sweatsuit, girl. Like the hoodie and the joggers, because he has his own brand.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's my favorite hoodie. And he sent me like a short set,
Mm.
like, the little booty shorts that you walk around the house in,
Mm-hmm.
with his brand on it. Really nice.
Okay.
He sent me that. I work with another YouTuber. She kind of sort of in the tea sector, but she cool with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I made her stuff for her. Her name is Joy Chit Chat. I
Okay.
made her merch. I actually did something that I don't usually do. I did her logo and all of that stuff for her channel. I usually don't do that.
Mm.
I usually make people come with their own stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
worked with a few more, but I believe their stuff is actually on my channel for you to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's either on the short or something. But her shirts came out fire.
Mm.
And yeah. And I think I'm gonna still do a review on the other guy, Killer, his merch, because it was really good.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
tag me if you do a review. I want to see it.
Yeah, I haven't worn the short set yet, but the sweatsuit, girl, it'd be cold outside and
Mm-hmm.
out here, and that's like my favorite hoodie that I just go throw on whenever I'm doing something.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then of course I do my own stuff. So my son got his stuff coming out too.
Okay.
He got little shorts coming out that he designed or whatever under the Daily Design brand.
Mm-hmm.
He got a full short set. So yeah, I'm doing my thing down here
Okay, that's what's up.
for myself and for other people.
Right.
Yeah, don't forget though. Send me the address and
Yeah,
tell me what you like.
I'm gonna send you the
And
address.
even like I might send you the rolling trays that you don't have to I know you ain't gonna use it, but
I can just show it,
man,
so they can see
you
what.
can show it or give it to I know you know people who smoke a little something. You can pass it on to the next person.
Because I don't really hang out like that, so I don't really know nobody who's. My family don't smoke, and I only
Not
hang
even
out with
cigarette
family.
users?
My family don't smoke or drink. We square.
Oh,
We some squares.
that's okay though. That's okay though. It's
Yeah.
okay to be square.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send you the cups.
Okay.
I have three different style tumblers that I do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
either you can keep them or pass them on. Because I
Okay.
have like glass, the ones I do with epoxy. I have
Mhm.
like a few, and I could call you on the phone and ask you and show you and ask you which ones do you want, and I'll send them. I'll create them and send them
Okay.
to you, and then you can either review them on your page and share them with a friend or keep them for yourself.
Okay.
That's how you branch out and work with other people.
Yep. Yep. Network marketing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that though.
Mhm.
Like some people, I don't know. I think I said this to you before, but some people do stuff and then it's like they gatekeep it's
like
like a
telling
big
people.
old secret, and I
Yeah,
really don't care.
yeah. I like working with other people because you learn a lot. That's why I like going to those campsites with those girls. I mean, I learn a lot from them. I'm like, I didn't even know that. You learn a lot from people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes I like to just sit back and listen and see what other people are doing and just ask questions.
Mhm.
How do you do that? What
Yep.
made you do that? What made you pick that color?
Yep.
But I don't know. I think, well, I see that you do it too.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people they don't want to. It's like they're afraid to ask questions or tell anybody how they did something because they're afraid that they're going to do it better than them. But it's like, if
Yeah.
somebody going to fool with you, they going to fool with you regardless. Because
Right.
you know how many people don't like Walmart or Sam's Club, but they go there anyway
Mhm.
and shop till
Mhm.
they drop, and they'll do the same with you. You just have to put a little faith in your business, and whoever's gonna shop from you, they're gonna shop,
Mhm.
no matter what. At least that's what I tell myself. They rock with you, they rock.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to go in here and convince my husband to cook
Okay. It was
because I'm
nice.
not doing it.
You're not doing it. Okay. What time is it there? What time is it here?
Let me see. It's early. It's like 7:38.
Okay, it's like 8:38 here. Yeah, it's still early. All right. Well, I enjoyed
Yeah.
the
So
conversation. And if you ever want to go
yeah.
live and need to chat or do your movie review, I can do it too on yours if you want to.
Yeah. It don't matter what channel. Like, especially since you trying to make your stuff grow. Like, we
Mhm.
don't. I use mine for basically advertising.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
we could do it. We could do it on yours, and then I don't know if you have something for me to review or something like that. You just let me know. Like
Okay.
it really don't matter to me.
Okay. All
It
right.
ain't like I'll be here doing nothing. All right, then I'm gonna head on out. So make sure if you find out too how to send your links or whatever, let me know.
Okay, I will.
And I'm gonna send you. I'm about to text you like right now
Okay.
to tell you like the other streaming thing that you may have to download
Download.
in order to send somebody a link.
Okay.
I'm gonna text it to your phone.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Uh,
Talk to you
you're
later.
welcome. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching. I did have somebody, Richard Erkberg. How are you doing today? I'm fine. And then Pretty Classy Lady. Hey, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation and be rude, but I do see you guys' comments. And thank you. That was all for the live, and we'll do another one next Friday. Thanks for watching.